Hello, my Super Scorpio, and welcome to my weekend energy reading. Please do remember this is a general reading, so if it does not resonate with you, please take what does, toss the rest, but check out your other signs in your chart for one that does resonate with you perfectly if you can. Also, if you enjoy this, please do like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. It does help me grow my channel and it gets it out to the other Scorpios. We will be using the general tarot deck for your energy. We will also be using a psychic deck, an angel deck, and a love deck, as well as getting you a challenge card to see what's going on, to kind of get you a full overview of your weekend. So hopefully that will help. We won't be using reversals either because this is just a general energy read for the weekend. So let's get started, shall we? Okie dokie. We have the moon for you. We have Knight of Wands and the World. So I feel like you're coming into your weekend a little bit confused, perhaps. Maybe you don't have big plans. Maybe you don't know what you want to do. Maybe you've come out of a super hazy week because you've just been slammed busy and you're kind of like in a daze almost. Okay, so maybe your weekend has just been too much, or your week rather. And so the weekend is kind of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do. I've had opportunities and offers, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know. However, the Knight of Wands is rushing in with opportunities, and this could be an opportunity from someone that you really want to spend some time with. A lot of times with the Wands card, it can be fiery passion and excitement and that kind of thing, something that is exciting to your senses. So that is a full potential. So you may have somebody that you've had some interest in and they are kind of rushing in to say, hey, why don't you hang out with me this weekend? That could very well be the case. And I do feel like whatever it is, whatever this opportunity is that's coming in, even if it's just friends, family members, something like that, coming in with an opportunity you're excited about, let's say an event, something they've got tickets to or something like that, and it's the opportunity rather than the person specifically that you're super hype about. I do feel like you're still super hype about it and you're still really going to enjoy it because you're ending with the World card. And the World card is like, all is right with the world by the end of your weekend. So you feel completely fulfilled. You feel happy. It's a good closure to your week, right? So you feel like you come into the weekend like blitzed from the week. You're like, oh, I'm beat. I'm shot. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to sit on my butt all weekend or go out and party. I don't know if I want to hang out with my friends, my family, be left alone. I am like just, oh, I'm spent, right? Okay, but then this person, either the person that you've been really wanting or the opportunity that you've really been excited about or are just excited about, pops up. And of course, you're going to take it and it's going to be amazing. So I feel like this is going to be a really amazing weekend and one that I feel like you super, super need because you're starting out. To me, I mean, everything is telling me here that you're like, you don't know stem from sternum at the beginning of the weekend because you're just like, wow, I've had 1 week, you know, I mean, like, I am just kind of like, I don't know what to do. I don't even care. Just somebody tell me what to do. Somebody make a decision for me. Like, and then something great comes in and you're like, okay, problem solved. So excellent. So I feel like it's going to be perfect for you. This is going to be like the dream weekend for you because it's like, you didn't really have to make any decisions. It came to you and it was something awesome that you wanted and it works out perfectly to like give you a great weekend. So it's kind of like go Scorpio. But there's always a challenge, unfortunately, for everything in life. Like I can't even get a glass of water without a challenge, let's be honest anymore. So let's see what your challenge card will be. And hopefully it'll be something super, super, super minimal and like nothing more than like, you know, baby steps kind of challenge. We have the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is, you know, it could be somebody who's just wanting your attention. It could be something because it is Pentacles. It could be something to do with work. You know, it could be something saying, okay, well, before you can go out, you've got to do X, Y, and Z with work. And so you're like, oh, crud, I forgot to do this. I got to finish this up, finish this up, finish this up. So it's a little setback. It could be finances. It could be like, hey, here's a little notice that you got from the bank that you're running low on funds. You know, information can't come in that you had a little bit less money or a bill comes in and you're like, crud, I forgot about that bill being due. So my funds are a little bit less than what I thought I had to blow this weekend. Which is really, to be honest with you, I mean, it's a setback, but it's not a huge setback because, you know, who's not really low on funds most of the time anymore. And the fact that you have a Knight of Wands opportunity coming in, and the fact that it ends with the World card lets me know that I feel like you're able to fully overcome this issue. So I don't, you know, I feel like also with this being such an important opportunity and with the week that you've had, that I feel like you'll be able to overcome it, whether you decide that this is the time that you need to utilize a credit card or borrow the money from a best friend or whatever you need to do, if you have to do that, or just go and play it frugal, you know, party a little bit less, buy a little bit less, spend a little bit less on this, you know, event or weekend or whatever it is you do, or decide if this is a person that you want to spend time with, you just be honest with them and say, listen, you know, I'm running a little bit low on cash flow. Is it something where we can do something that costs a little bit less instead of doing something grandiose? And if they're the right person for you, which I'm certain that it looks like that it's going to be that person that's going to be a great weekend with, so I'm sure they'll be understanding. They'll either offer to help you out with that, or they will be more than willing to do something that is less expensive, less costly, less whatever, so that you can still enjoy yourself completely. So I don't see this as a major, you know, a major hurdle in your way, but I do think it's probably just going to be something where it's either going to be you have a little bit extra work you got to do before you can party it up or hang out or do your event or spend time with your significant other that you want to, or it's a financial setback that kind of makes you feel a little bit like, oh, tightening of the belt, but nothing major. I don't see anything, you know, nefarious at work here, people at work here that are going to like put the brakes or anything on your super fun. So let's see what we've got here on your psychic cards here. And I do have Solitude. So Solitude is letting me know that with it being next to your Moon card, I do feel like, and also with the Page of Pentacles, it lets me know that you probably, you know, have had a long week, a rough week. You know, you've worked really hard this week, but also that may be what you end up doing this week. You may end up spending time with this, if this is a person, this Knight of Wands, you may end up saying, because of the financial issues, let's just spend time in solitude together. Let's just hang out. Let's just Netflix and chill this weekend. Let's just watch some TV. Let's just, you know, order in cheap takeout and just get to know each other, watch our favorite movies, or do whatever it is that we really like to do that's not overly expensive. We don't need to go get, you know, outlandishly expensive restaurants and spend a fortune at the bars, you know, or go to really expensive events or whatever. We can have our solitude and our peace and still enjoy each other and have a wonderful weekend together. And that may very well be what is advisable for you. And especially if you're coming out of a week where you feel spent or burnt or, you know, totally mentally beat down, that's preferable anyway for you, to be honest. So that may be very well what's being said there. Let's see what your guardian angel card says here. Transient. So again, this may be just kind of like a getting to know, you know, kind of like a moving into a peaceful state. Again, you're coming out of something where you've been kind of just really beat down, worked to the bone, exhausted, whatever it is you've been doing, you've been working on it really, really hard, you're kind of spent, and just spending time, you know, in an inexpensive state, you know, not being out and about and doing crazy things, but with someone that you really care about, in peaceful solitude may be the best thing for you. You can discuss things, you can talk to this person, you can really share your feelings and the way you have, you know, the way you've been feeling and things like that, and really come to know this person better in a way that you couldn't out at a loud bar or a loud club or music, place where they're playing loud music, restaurants like that, or, you know, trying to watch a game out in a place, or, you know, expensive spots where, you know, you're having to worry about how much you're spending, things like that. So again, I think this may be all kind of something that's kind of lead you to spending time in quiet solitude with this person. But let's check your love card and see if that kind of goes along with it. And I have a feeling that this person, that this opportunity rather, is a person more than an event. And it's a good person for you, a person that you kind of have a kismet type of vibe with, and that you are going to be completely fulfilled in solitude with this person and just spending time with this person. And that's kind of the peace that you need right now. And certainly it won't hurt your pocketbook to do that. So let's see what we've got here. Retreat. Again, everything is saying that this is, a quiet retreat as that opportunity. And that's going to give you all the tools back of the world, that you really need, the strength. If you see the lions down here, you're rebuilding your strength because, again, the moon up here, you're feeling like you're under a lot of pressure. You're like, dogs are barking on each side, you're blitzed, you don't know what to do, you're under a cloud, it's like confusion. But everything here is saying solitude, retreat, learn about yourself, and even if this isn't a person, this Knight of Wands opportunity may be the opportunity for you to just spend by yourself too. If there's no one for you right now, or you're alone right now, this Knight of Wands could very well represent yourself, an opportunity for you to find yourself. And all of these cards are saying, you know what, it's time that you stop trying to overextend yourself, overmax yourself, please everyone, be a people pleaser, do everything for everybody all the time, and rebuild your strength, rebuild your world from the ground up by rejuvenating yourself. Find solitude, find retreat. But with the love card having retreat here too, I do feel like there may be somebody else that you would be more complete or more content rather with spending time with too. But I think either is fine. So if you fall into either category, this is definitely a reading that will sit perfect with you. Either way, whether this is an opportunity for you to find yourself or an opportunity for you to find yourself with someone else that you can spend quiet solitude with, it's going to give you an opportunity to grow either way and not cost you a lot of money. I mean, quiet solitude is, quite frankly, the cheapest way to hang out. So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff so it can get to our other beautiful and wonderful Scorpio. If it did not, please do check out one of the other signs in your chart. Otherwise, I will see you back soon, and please do be safe and have a great weekend. Bye.